An Airedale's bold spirit is undeniable, but it often leads owners to a critical misunderstanding about their household harmony. Many believe their terrier's confidence automatically translates to easy friendships with other pets. The reality, however, is far more complex and rooted in the breed's very origins. The Airedale Terrier's history as an all-purpose farm dog and hunter is central to its modern temperament. Bred in the Ira Valley of Yorkshire, these dogs were tasked with controlling vermin, hunting river animals like otters, and serving as versatile guard dogs. This lineage instilled a strong prey drive and a territorial nature, traits that persist in the breed today. These instincts are not a flaw but a fundamental part of their identity. Understanding this history is the first step for any owner considering introducing an Airedale to a multi-pet household. The key to success lies not in suppressing these instincts, but in managing them through careful training and socialization from a very young age. When it comes to other dogs, the Airedale's interactions can be a mix of confidence and assertiveness. They are not typically shy, often approaching other canines with a bold and inquisitive demeanor. Early and consistent socialization is paramount. Puppies exposed to a wide variety of well-behaved dogs of different sizes and temperaments are more likely to develop appropriate social skills. These early experiences teach them to read canine body language and moderate their own, sometimes boisterous playstyle. Without this crucial foundation, an Airedale's natural confidence can easily tip into dominance or territorial aggression, particularly with dogs of the same sex. They can be prone to policing other dogs' behavior, stepping in if they perceive play as too rough. This behavior, while seemingly well-intentioned, can be misinterpreted by other dogs and lead to conflict. Supervised play dates and continued socialization throughout an Airedale's life help reinforce positive habits and maintain social grace. Introducing an Airedale to a resident dog requires patience and a structured approach. The initial meeting should always take place in a neutral location, like a park or a quiet street, where neither dog feels the need to defend their territory. Keeping both dogs on loose leashes allows for control while avoiding tension. Allow them to sniff each other from a distance, gradually decreasing the space between them as they show calm, curious behavior. Positive signals include relaxed body posture, gentle tail wags, and play bows. Signs of stress, such as stiff bodies, raised hackles, or prolonged staring, indicate that it's time to create more distance and slow down the process. The goal is to build a foundation of positive association before they ever share a home environment. Rushing this critical step is a common mistake that can set the relationship up for failure from the very beginning. Once the dogs have shown positive interactions on neutral ground, the transition into the home can begin. Before bringing the new Airedale inside, it's wise to take both dogs for a parallel walk together, allowing them to burn off excess energy and become more comfortable in each other's presence. When they first enter the home, all high-value items like toys, food bowls, and favorite beds should be removed to prevent resource guarding. A behavior Airedales can sometimes exhibit. Initial indoor interactions should be short and heavily supervised. Using baby gates to create separate, secure spaces can be an invaluable tool. This allows the dogs to see and smell each other without the pressure of direct physical contact, letting them acclimate at their own pace. This management strategy reduces the risk of conflict and helps each dog feel secure in their own space while they adjust to the new dynamic. The Airedale Terrier's strong prey drive, inherited from its hunting ancestry, poses a significant consideration when it comes to living with smaller pets, especially cats. Airedales are hardwired to notice quick, darting movements, which can trigger an instinctual chase response. This does not mean that Airedales and cats can never coexist peacefully, but it does mean that introductions must be handled with extreme care and ongoing management. Success is most likely when an Airedale puppy is raised with a cat from a very young age. In this scenario, the puppy can learn from the start that the cat is a member of the family, not prey. The resident cat's personality also plays a crucial role. A confident, dog-savvy cat that will stand its ground and set clear boundaries is often a better match than a fearful cat that is likely to flee, inadvertently inviting a chase. The process of introducing an Airedale to a cat should be slow, methodical, and centered on safety. Never allow an unsupervised interaction, especially in the early stages. The first steps should involve scent swapping. Rub a cloth on the cat and place it in the dog's area, and vice versa. This allows them to become familiar with each other's scent before they ever meet face to face. The first visual meeting should be through a barrier, like a baby gate or a screen door. Keep the Airedale on a leash and reward calm behavior with praise and treats. The goal is to teach the dog that ignoring the cat is a highly rewarding behavior. These sessions should be kept short and positive, ending before either animal becomes stressed. This gradual desensitization process helps to override the dog's prey drive by building a new association. The cat's presence predicts good things for the dog. When direct, supervised interactions begin, the Airedale must remain on a leash at all times. This provides a crucial safety net and prevents a chase from ever starting. Instructing the dog in a solid leave-it command is essential. This command can be used to redirect the dog's attention away from the cat if it starts to stare or show excessive interest. The cat should always have an escape route with access to high places like cat trees or shelves where it can retreat and feel safe. Forcing interactions or holding the cat to let the dog sniff it can create a negative and fearful experience. The relationship must be allowed to develop on the cat's terms. Over time, with consistent management and positive reinforcement for calm behavior, many Airedales can learn to live peacefully alongside their feline housemates. However, owners must remain vigilant, as the underlying prey instinct never fully disappears. For even smaller animals like rabbits, guinea pigs, or hamsters, the challenges are significantly greater due to the Airedale's strong terrier instincts. These animals very closely resemble the prey Airedales were originally bred to hunt. For the safety of the smaller pet, it is generally recommended that they do not share living spaces or have direct interaction with an Airedale Terrier. Even the most well-trained Airedale can be triggered by the scent and movement of a small mammal. The risk of an accident is simply too high. If a household includes these pets, they must be kept in a secure enclosure in a separate room that the dog cannot access. Meticulous management and complete separation are the only ways to ensure the smaller animal's safety and well-being. An owner must accept that peaceful coexistence in a shared space is not a realistic or safe goal in this situation. The Airedale's fundamental nature makes this combination inherently risky. Ultimately, an Airedale Terrier's compatibility with other pets is not guaranteed, but is achievable with the right owner. Success depends less on the dog's individual personality and more on the owner's commitment to early socialization, structured training, and vigilant, lifelong management. An owner must understand and respect the breed's innate traits, its prey drive, its confidence, and its territorial nature. By working with these instincts rather than against them, and by implementing patient, positive, and safe introduction protocols, an Airedale can become a valued member of a multi-pet family. The process requires dedication and a realistic understanding of the breed's heritage. For the prepared owner, the reward is a harmonious household where the king of terriers can thrive alongside its animal companions.